Yeah, hello, this is Naveen. Today I completed my first project at Masai with my team. Here are my team members: Anurag Singh, Sanju Burman, Shivam Thakur, Yaragalla Jagan Mohan Reddy. So I hand over the call to Anurag Singh.
Hello, Jagan. My name is Anurag. I have a question for you. And the question is, what specific technology did you use and why do you choose them for this project?
In this project, we have used for the HTML and CSS and JavaScript in this project. For HTML, used for the structuring the web page, and also CSS used for the styling for the web page, and JavaScript is functionalities. These technologies are used in this project.
Okay. And one more question. Did you encounter any performance issue? How did you identify and address them?
Yes, I have the problems for adding the padding, and this can be the not fixed in the during the creating the web page, and also some flex grid. These boxes are not fixed. After that, I can fix it properly in this, and also some like HTML, CSS, some colors are not blurry. After that, it can be clearly fixed in this.
Okay,
Thank
Jagan.
you.
You can ask.
I will ask to Anurag. This is Jagan, and di- can you explain situation where you have to make a critical decision that impacted the project direction?
Okay. When I started to create a login page, initially I designed for the user login, email and password for the login page. But when I created it, I assumed that in a traditional login method, and also my login page is inspired by W3 school. So where it given a four button for if any user have a initial account on a Google, GitHub, Facebook like that, so they can log in from that. So I observe this thing and I adopt this thing in my page also, where I attach four button login for the login Google social media app like Facebook, GitHub, and one more button for the login. So this is that I encounter disease that impacted this project.
My next question: what would you differently if you were to start this project over again?
So if I started this project again, and also I work in a login page, and in page I attach some animation and some responsiveness. But if I have login again, so I make it more user experience for good. For that, I use more animation, and also I make this page more fully responsive this page, so that it is useful for mobile users and for making user experience very good. This is my improvement if I started again this project.
Okay, next, Sanju, you have any questions? Please ask Shivam.
Okay, okay. So my name is Sanju Barman, and I have a question to Shivam Thakur. So first, Shivam, you tell me what was your collaboration to this project?
Okay, thank you, Sanju. So my collaboration this project, I created homepage which include HTML and CSS part, and there we used HTML to creating form input and box checkbox and there is navbar header section, navbar and the main content inside the main nav section and there is a box sizing property also I used in CSS to creating box with different background colors, and we add there three parts: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to get any other specific web page from jump to from home page. So thank you.
Okay, that's great. So, here is my next question. Uh, Describe the situation where you had to uh, corporate feedback from the other in this project.
So I suggest we when we get incorporate feedback from users, so we have to check our project which is compatible with mobile device and other different device MacBook like, and we check its sizing, sizing property, smaller screen, max width, min width is compatible with mobile device, Mac device, and PC and laptops, and we check specific project details like responsiveness of website, interactive forms, specific element which come from feedback which was needed, and when we take feedback we have to take action about it, in which part we have to need changing the code or design of our web page, we have to change and construct again.
Okay, that's great. So, if you have any question to me, please ask.
Okay, okay. So first of all, my question is, how do you ensure the scalability and security of your project?
So, we decide to design this project using modulars, and we create like a API paging and caching for getting a data into the web browsers, and optimize data queries, and so it handle the large scale of data, and we get frequently improve debugging and technologies like API and other things. Uh, for validation, we ensure that for security, we ensure that the every inputs validate, authorize, and restricted to the between the APIs and user input. Like if we want to write email, so we write email in the input other rather than other things. So we validate that things. That's
Okay,
it.
okay. Okay. So my next question is, how did you collaborate with other team members on this project? Can you give example to resolve?
Okay, so for the collaboration with the other team members, we use Git because GitHub is a very improve the interaction codes between the members. So we use that version control. So and we divide task based on the each member's knowledge. So if someone's good in the database, so we give the database to them, and regularly stand up meeting helps to tracks our progress, and we decide to make daily stand up at afternoon, so everyone's take the responsibility what they does the past project, and once conflict, we focused to choosing between Firebase or the traditional REST API, because some team members preferred Firebase for real-time updates, and some are said REST API more flexible. So we decide between them. So we decide to one meeting, and we listen pros and cons both of them, and after the decision we decide to use Firebase instead of REST API. So this is the uh, collaboration. Thank you.
Okay.
So
Okay, if you have any questions to ask me.
So, Naveen, my question is, please explain about how to manage version control tool like Git in your project.
Yeah, Masai team provided some guidelines for me to go through it. So I go through all the guidelines, and they will provide some sample videos also to create some GitHub repo. So for us, we for my team, they provided some project code. With that project code, we need to I make a project repo. In that repo, after creating that repo, we need to create some folders like day student code, day 2, day 3, day 4, like that we need to create. After that, I collaborate all my team members with their usernames, so they will collaborate with us. So after that, I used to create some task using project boards. In that, they have to-do list in progress and completed, so which will make us easy to track the progress of this project, and which makes this project more successful.
Okay, thank you.